He says the cock has finally crowed. He's in and he's not going anywhere because he has his eyes fixed on the bigger prize, State House. Well, here is Justice and Constitutional Affairs Minister and presidential contender, Eugene Ludovich Wamalwa.
Yes.
Welcome to the studio, Mheshimiwa.
Thank you very much, Kev.
Mheshimiwa?
Yes.
What has been your experience at the Justice Ministry? Because many Kenyans feel you were brought in to help your indicted friends at the G7.
You see, Kev, just as you have said,
Uh-huh.
right there you are going to notice my leadership skills becoming manifest.
How so, my brother?
I remember it's John C. Maxwell who said that there comes a time when a nation is greater than an individual.
Uh-huh.
So it is important that the leadership of this great nation really is put in the able hands of one Eugene Wamalwa.
Oh. You know what?
What?
Actually, it's the late Professor George Saitoti who said that.
Damn.
So let me ask you, what does Eugene Wamalwa have to offer that should encourage Kenyans to allow him near State House?
You see, Kev,
Uh-huh.
Eugene Wamalwa represents a resurgent force of youth
Okay.
that is keen on giving this country a new beginning.
How so?
Now the choice in this election is really between this clean future represented by myself
Uh-huh.
and the past marked by the usual engineers of the corruption merry-go-round.
Many people were expecting a united electoral front from Western Kenya.
Yeah, correct?
But as it seems now,
Yeah.
you are on your own. Mudavadi on his own.
Right.
And we also seem to have Jirongo. Don't you think you guys are splitting the Luya vote? Tell me.
You see, my friend Kev, I wouldn't want to press the ethnic buzzer on this issue.
Uh-huh.
But all these candidates want to make an impression on Kenya's political timeline.
Uh-huh.
So I want to assure Kenyans that we will not engage in a cockfight over this very small issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we have our own separate segments.
Now, people say
Yeah.
that you are untested and that State House might be too big for you. Could they be right?
I don't agree with that. I think they meant to say that Eugene Wamalwa hasn't tested the fruits of corruption and all the scandals that have punctuated the times of this country.
Oh, yeah?
And as you all know, the same cannot be said of some of my competitors.
Now, every day, it seems evident that you are being elbowed out
No.
of the G7 because of your association, yours, with Raila Odinga? Or is it because of Mudavadi's entry?
No, you see, Kev, I think that's not accurate.
Oh.
There should be a clear
Picture on this. Yeah, well, what I could ask is, are you considering becoming Mr. Odinga's running mate in light of this new G7 shakeup? Because evidently, you are crossing the road.
You see, Kev, before I respond to that question, we should ask ourselves, really, why the chicken is risking its life crossing the busy highway.
Why, Mheshimiwa? Why? I'm curious.
I think that's a question for the G7 people to answer.
Mheshimiwa?
Yeah.
Ludovich
Yeah.
Wamalwa?
Yes.
I love that name. Any last words?
I would like to convey some greetings, if you may allow me.
Go ahead.
First and foremost, nataka kutuma salamu to my friend Jimmy Kibaki, or JK, of the Simama Kenya Initiative.
Right.
And then some to my good friends Maina Njenga and Ambassador Michael Afula Ranbaga. And finally to my good people in Saboti constituency.
Now, Ujumbe, what's the Ujumbe to them?
I just want to tell them, really, that come next year, March, I'm bringing this thing home.
Mheshimiwa?
Yes, Cap.
Thank you very much, and we wish you all the best.
I really appreciate it.
Ujumbe. Remember to subscribe to XYZ's new YouTube channel on www.youtube.com/The XYZ Show Official.